The turkey just arrived a few minutes ago, and I tossed out a cup of quick oats. It ate half an apple, and it didn't like the onion at all. You know, he's starting to learn what it likes and doesn't like. Rosie the raspberry, welcome. I was thinking about a book I read. I'm going to reread it again just to refresh my memory. It's called God, A Human History by Reza Aslan. In it it proposed with the idea that every generation reinterprets God through their own eyes, through their own current events, through their own politics. At least in the Western world, that seems to be, and I think it probably is all across the world, that in the bigger religions, in Buddhism and Hinduism, in Islam and Christianity and Judaism, that God is given a fresh face. Continually, a continual fresh face. And that fresh face is that of whatever is going on in human experience at that moment in society. Some peoples, they want that warrior God. They want that God that will fight off other gods for them. The champion. What is it that exists within human consciousness that it needs a champion? Someone who will look after their own best interest, who will look after them. Welcome, Amber Arrows Kitty, welcome. This is Turkey Friday. I'm just sort of talking into the wind. I hope you can hear me, because if I go and making sure that, okay, your birthday is on Christmas, Amber. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. This is a very happy turkey. Look at the patterns of the feathers and how... Let's see, is this the one that makes it? Is it this one? Jai Pruitt, welcome. There we go. And I like the colors. I really like the colors on this turkey. Now, this is not a pet turkey. I wanted to show you this is not a pet. This turkey is a free being. A free being. It, I think it was born, I think it was born down in that thicket down there over the summer, maybe very early in the summer, like maybe in June. And I think it may have been the only survivor of a group of babies. And it just comes back here because I think it feels like this is its home. Now, because it just came from that direction and came back up here. So I think that it is a bit of a loner, and it is living on its own. Now, there is another possibility that this turkey is an outcast, because turkeys are extremely social creatures, and they do they practice shunning and other other behaviors, which, when you sit and watch the turkeys and you watch their behaviors, and you spend time in the quiet reflecting, and you can see yourself in them. I mean, your behaviors and how you behave in the world. And turkeys are not just turkeys, but birds come from the dinosaurs. They are the rebirth of the dinosaurs in our world. But we have these different behaviors that are ancient. And so your behaviors, how you behave with one another in a social situation, those, for the most part, are genetic memories. They are memories that come from your genes. They are from your bones. They are deep memories from your bones. You think maybe they're learned behaviors, but some of our behaviors are not learned. They are genetic memories. And then there are memories that we have that are buried down deep that form us. And some things we just don't know why we do things the way we do. And then, it is why it's very important to do self-reflection. Spending time in the quiet every day. Just being in the moment. Being quiet in the moment. Very important to do that. Spend time in the quiet. And maybe you just have a journal handy and you just write down whatever comes in your mind. It's very therapeutic. I like watching these birds. And the birds, in their behaviors, they're very expressive. Now, granted, you can't look at it and say that, oh, this one's angry or this one's that. I can't really see it down to that detail, that level of nuance. But then you come and you watch the males. When the males gather together, Renmick, welcome. Yes, it is eating. It's having a snack. It may be it's breakfast, or probably not. It's just an afternoon snack. It's having some oatmeal. Do you like oatmeal? It's having some oatmeal. Anyways, we'll just turn the camera around this way. And Renmick 247, Ariana Bauer, Rosie the Raspberry. So, yeah, thank you for popping into the chat. We're just kind of just being here. This is a pop-up live, just here for a few minutes. And I got to go take a walk and go have some food or something like that. But I'm not having turkey for food. But come to think of it, I might be having turkey for dinner, but not that turkey. I'm not having that turkey. I'm just having turkey that came from the store, just like everybody else, you know. I have heard that these turkeys don't taste very good. Pineapple on pizza. Yeah, actually pineapple on pizza. What does this say? We'll try the sticker thing. So pineapple on pizza. You know what's really tasty? What's really tasty is, and I haven't had it for a while, but I used to have it all the time when I was younger. It was pepperoni, blue cheese, fresh jalapenos, and pineapple. That was the best, and extra cheese. That was the best tasting pizza pie that, for me, that I thought that was out there in the world. But maybe I'd like to hear from you guys. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? I believe it tastes better with pepperoni than it does with Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon's kind of bland. So you don't think you would like that? You don't think you'd like blue cheese, jalapenos? Oh, that was a cat that just went by. Let me turn the camera around. There's a cat out there. It's the neighbor cat. Yeah, you can see it over there. It's sort of looking at the turkey thinking, what the hell's that turkey doing there? Yeah, so that's like a neighbor cat. It's not mine, but it's coming here looking for a snack. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. Now the cat can see me in the window, and I don't want to spook the cat because they get spooked really easy. Let's see if I can move this tripod a little bit. Okay, the weather seal on the door it's like on the other side of that. The angle is all wrong here. I gotta move this out of the way. You spook cats. There we go. Is that it there? Yeah. Here's the little cat. Well, thank you for subscribing. This isn't the only thing that I do on this channel, Ren Mike. I do other kinds of talk shows and things like that. And so if you're expecting every bit of content to be like this, it's not, because I do a talk show. This is a talk show, but I also do other things too. But there's the cat outdoors, and let's go back to the turkey. You like talking to people? Yeah. Well, tonight I'm doing talk show. Hoping that I will have some guests on. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll have some guests on tonight. But I don't know, because most of the people that could potentially be guests are on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. And so I start my evening talk show at like almost 9 o'clock, which is almost midnight on the East Coast. And so, that's at 8:30 Pacific time. I don't know if anybody's going to come and show up, but we're going to just start talking about some random crap, you know. Maybe I'll have some guests. Eventually, I want to make it a call-in show, but getting that other phone line. Yeah, it's okay on video. But yeah, I invited a bunch of people, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet. You know, it's for those East Coasters, it's really late in the evening. But yeah. Anyways, let's go back to the turkey. So you will probably be around, or you'll probably be asleep. You don't like pineapple on pizza, but that's okay. You don't have to like pineapple on pizza. But yeah, that pepperoni, blue cheese, Oh, and green olives. Green olives. I forgot that. I like that's the other thing I like on pizzas is pepperoni, green olives, not the black ones. I like the black ones too, but green olives, jalapenos, blue cheese, extra cheese. You like the black olives? Well, the black olives they're good too, but then those green ones have an extra tang on them. That cat has just wandered away. It doesn't want to share space with the turkey because the turkey is bigger than it is. So I've been on for like 15 minutes and I wasn't really planning on coming on at all, but we're going to talk about books tonight, maybe some ideas, like Isaac Asimov and some of the things that he wrote about, like 70 years ago, things that are popping into our world now. Some of those concerns and everything. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Hopefully I'll be able to attract somebody in. But yeah, maybe we'll talk about some other things. Kind of like fiction-y things, fiction-y stuff. Stuff that, the prophets of fiction and how all that stuff is coming together into our society today. Star Trek, or I'd just be going off on memory, not too much history. Well, yes and no, maybe history, but some things, maybe current events a little bit, but not politics. No politics. It may seem like politics, but it's not no politics. We don't do politics on this channel, and but we talk about other things. Maybe I can get somebody to come in and tell some more ghost stories. That just depends on if that person is available. We'll bring that person in. They might be a little bit later. Ghost stories are good on Friday nights, don't you think? Because I do have some people that have some great. Oh, you hate ghosts, but we got ghost stories. We could do that. I've done that before. But we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen, and hopefully one of those East Coasterners will pop on in. Yes, very Mitch. Yeah. Anyways, let's just put that away. You don't need that tag there. Oh, Mr. Mojo Rising 5150. Oh. Well, is that the only name you got there? Is that the only name? Hugh J. Us. So your real name is Dixon Cider, huh? Sister goes by Anita Coke? Coke, yeah. All right, Coke, yeah. Yeah. All right, Mojo Rising. I can almost guess what age you are. That seems like you should be in school, but it's between school and everything else. I don't really want to guess, but I have an idea that you're the same age as Bart Simpson, or maybe Cartman from South Park. One of those ages. It would probably be more like maybe Stan, or what was the other character? It's more like Bart Simpson. You're the same. And Bart Simpson's really old, but is perpetually at the same age. That's my guess. Anyways, let's go look back at the turkey again. And it is it's back there. I need to get a different vantage point, move the whole thing over a little bit. Oh, let's try this other one. It is still there. So, yeah. Out there just scratching away, pecking away. Renmick 247. Alexis, yeah, I was just about ready to exit stage left myself, and and we got that yeah, it's too bad you can't come tonight, but I understand because it's really late at night. You're over there on the other side of the world, and my talk show starting around 8:30, 9 o'clock p.m. We're talking about random stuff. But yeah, someday, but you do have some insomnia issues or don't sleep very much, kind of like Ramon. And yeah, Renmick, I actually need to get on with my day. I have some chores to do. Yeah. Well, you know what, Alexis, I will, Lexi, I will pass that number on to you, and you can, if you want to just call in to say hello, but maybe I need to do that talk show at a different time of the day, but see, if I do it at a different time of the day, it's exactly the same time that you do your show. So, Renmick, yeah. Anyways. Look at it. I like looking at that bird so much. You like 5? Yeah, it's got 5 likes. It's fine. You never know. And it's getting really close to the door, but that's also, it's coming up close. We can get a good close look at it. And a nice close look up and see all the pretty patterns of the colors, the browns, the different shades of brown. Oh yes, Happy New Year to all y'all. Today's the 2nd. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. I need to go take a walk out there. Take a walk, yes. It's a very beautiful bird. There was a brown mangled unicorn. Well, it's not a brown chicken. Yeah. Anyways, it's that turkey, that lone turkey that's around here, mangled unicorn. It's good to see you there. It was nice that you popped into my live yesterday too, as we were. I suppose that the conversation was kind of boring. Say it fast. I got a book. Mangled unicorn. Mangled unicorn. If I say it fast, what is it supposed to be? Mangled unicorn? Anyways. Yesterday's show probably was boring about more, I don't know, whatever it was. Anyway, not every show can be exciting. That's for certain. Everybody does a boring show. Brown chicken, brown cow. So you got a Sonic book. Brown chicken, brown cow. 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 What is it supposed to sound like? Or maybe I just gotta listen to it on the replay. So you keep nodding off. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown cow, brown chicken. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. nodding off. I'm nodding here with you. So you was okay. You was 1-3, huh? All right. Brown chicken, brown cow. You guys all got to say that with me. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. It sounds like a line to like a song or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go take a walk. I got to do some chores like sweep and mop the floor. I might have visitors tomorrow. Well, I don't know if it'll be an amazing show, Lexi, but it will be a show. So you was really sick and pain meds and oh, wow. Wow, that's bad. Yeah. Well, thank you. I hope that you are starting to feel better, Mangled Unicorn. Brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow. Well, it didn't sound like any other kinds of things like, yeah, so feel better, and thank you, Lexi, for being here, and I will sign off, go take a walk, bring the wood in, do my chores, and do all those other things, and so we'll see you soon, and let's see how that turkey is out there. Still there. Just munching and crunching away on stuff found in the ground. Bye-bye for now. And thank you, Red Mick. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Mangled Unicorn. Brown chicken, brown cow. Thank you. Who else is here? Mr. Mojo Rising, brown chicken, brown cow, and what else do we got going on here? And thank you, Amber, Eros Kitty, Jolene, Pruitt, and Amber, oh, and Rosie the Raspberry. Thank you, everyone, for popping in to say hello. Now, chicks, wow, wow. Oh, that's what it's supposed to sound like? Brown chicken, wow, wow. Now chicks, wow, wow. Brown chicken, wow, wow. Oh. Oh, well, all right. Well, thank you for liking my bow not now, bow not now. Bow not now, bow not now. All right, thank you for loving my content. I'm doing the best I can here. We're just doing the best. This is my 4th year into this channel, and maybe every year it gets better at talking into the camera. You know, magically I come up with new things all the time. Maybe I just keep repeating the same old things. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys very much. And we'll see you later. So you just started 4 weeks ago. Well, keep it up, because it's really hard. YouTube is hard, and it takes a long time to learn how to talk into a camera. It's different than talking to a friend. But, so you have 14 subs. Well, keep going. Just work on your editing, work on, edit your videos and do stuff, and just always be thinking about, you keep swimming. So a lot of what YouTube content is for a lot of people is throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. That's kind of how I approach this channel. Just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. And then something that sticks is something that you guys like. And if it don't stick, you move on to something else. And then eventually you'll do stuff that sticks, and then it won't stick anymore, and then you got to change, and you got to make a change. And so you be flexible, and how you do your content is through being flexible, being your authentic self. Always be your authentic self. Be flexible with what you do, because you just never know. You just never know what will stick. And I'm still trying to find that thing that sticks. Now, that's right. That's how you know they're done, is when they stick to the wall. But, and Lexis Milner, she figured out what sticks. Her channel has exploded on YouTube. She, in a course of a few months, went from like 100 subs up to like, 5,000 or something like that. She went live every single day for like 4 or 5 hours a day. And she exploded out her channel. She figured out something that sticks. And she goes live almost every day of the week. Anyways, thank you guys. I don't know much about Mr. Beast. I've watched a couple of those videos, but I prefer not to. That's just me. I think the only one I think the last time I watched was when they scratched like, like 100,000 scratched lottery tickets or something like that. That was like, I think it was probably 10 years ago the last time I watched a Mr. Beast video. Yeah, he has a lot. 509 million subs. He's got more subs than the population of the United States. Anyways, blessings and peace to you. We'll be back later for my regular scheduled show at 8:30 tonight p.m. Pacific time. And hopefully it'll be a good show. Hopefully it won't be boring. Occasionally these things are, but that's just the way it is. Bye-bye for now. And thank you very much.